Hello, my name is Redlaytee, and today I'm going to be watching the Wheel of Time series episode 2. First and foremost, I want to thank all the commenters who took the time to explain things to me and while also keeping spoilers out of them too. I mean, I know I sit here and ask myself a lot of questions while I'm watching something, but I don't necessarily want them all to be answered except for by the show, and you guys have been really good at that, so thanks so much. But let's go ahead and jump into the episode and see where else the show takes us. Who are you? Oh my god, lady, what did they do to you?
Its bones and beak and feet cut the inside of your mouth. Not so much that it hurts, just enough that you bleed.
Oh, good lord. Oh, she's one of the Aes Sedai.
An Aes Sedai should know above
Yeah.
all others that sometimes brutality is the only path to mercy.
He's enjoying this, and that's the sickest part to me. He's got many. Who are these people? I gotta remember them. Okay, their flag has the sun on it. This is that's horrible. He's gonna sit there and enjoy. Oh, sadistic. I will say that was a nice shot of her burning in the reflection on the chalice, but what an opening.
Well, you've woken me then.
We need to cross the Taryn immediately.
Of course, mistress, of course. My son will be here soon, and then we can...
Can't wait.
Twice that when we're safely on the other side.
Go!
Made myself clear.
Yeah, they were right behind them. Rand's father recognized what these were, but Rand didn't. Does that mean these Trollocs did not come from the mountains? Where did they come from? Were they summoned by the White Eyes? Is that what the carcasses in the forest are for? Oh! I was gonna say, I wonder why they fear the deep water. Is it because they can't swim? Yeah, there's no way that they're organized by themselves. They have to have a leader, and that's probably the White Eyes. Is he gonna go to the front and stare at her? The name's very apt then.
The Riders of Fade.
Riders of Fade.
Fade can force a Trolloc to do most things, but they won't cross that river. Come. We'll take you safely to the next town.
Okay, so she referred to it as a Fade, not a White Eyes.
My son is on his way already. He'll be there in a moment.
He's going to die.
We can't leave him. The White Cloaks are right. You are to die. You monster.
White Cloaks.
Don't!
I know he's talking out of emotions, but if he thought about it seriously, he would realize they're all along the pier there. If he goes over there, he's gonna die.
We need to help him.
He's gone.
He's gone. Sucks, man, but sometimes you have to do the greater good. I get it.
Slow them, not stop them. We can lose them before they reach another crossing, but we need to move fast.
That just shows you how important you guys are. I remember his father had a sword, and I went back and looked at it, and it had the image of a crane on it. Was his father kind of like what Lon is to her? And that begs the question, who is his mom?
Lost them.
Come, we'll find a place to rest while we can. Be careful, everyone. There are things more dangerous than Trollocs in this world.
What else is there? Probably a lot that I don't know of. What is she doing?
It's all right.
What was she doing? Was she testing her? Trying to get a sense of something from her, maybe? Or just trying to wake her up?
Are you going to kill us like you did that ferryman?
No, she needs you.
What do you know of the three oaths?
To not kill, to not lie.
Exact verbiage. Words are important, and how we use them is important. 1. To speak no word that is not true. 2. To make no weapon with which one person may kill another. 3. Never to use the one power as a weapon, except in the last extreme defense of her life, or the life of her warder, or another Aes Sedai. These oaths are bound by the one power itself. It's not that we do not break them, it's that we cannot break them.
So, like, say if they were ever caught in for interrogation or something, they would have to come up with some kind of crafty way to work around the words. That would suck. Also, say she's on a hillside that's overlooking a village being attacked by Trollocs, but she's not actually traveling there and there's no sister there and her ward's with her. does that mean she can't then use her channeling abilities to try and save those people down there? Because it's not directly affecting her?
I'm no Aes Sedai.
But you could be. Touching the source will come to you whether you want it to or not. As the water moves, let it take you. No thoughts. Just let yourself drift.
Becoming one with the power.
Clear your mind of everything. There are no woods. There is no hunger. No exhaustion. There is only the stone and the sound of rushing water. Let it take you.
So was she waving that pennant over her while she was trying to sleep? Is that what we saw?
Surrender. Let yourself drift. Drift. Those first two, those were mine. That last, that was yours. And yours alone. You
could be
don't
one.
listen to the wind, Egwene. It's the wind that listens to you.
I like that. So even if Egwene doesn't end up being the dragon, she can at least end up becoming an Aes Sedai if she trains with the sisters. But what about the other guys, though? I mean, did Moraine take them because they happen to have an affinity for weaving? And if so, isn't that a bad thing? Like, if they don't end up being the one, doesn't that mean that they're going to have to kill them because, you know, the madness? I want to know his story. He's hurt. Wait a minute, does that mean he's poisoned? What about Moraine? And if you're poisoned by the dark creatures, does that mean that you're more susceptible to the darkness or the Dark One? I hope not. Oh, what? Oh, for the love of Pete! What the heck is that? Oh my god. What just happened? Okay, that's truly disgusting, and I'm so glad I already had my dinner. Oh, thank God. I was like, don't let that be real. Okay, that imagery made me create a theory. It looked like something that would represent the Dark One. It looked kind of humanoid. Did the last dragon who happened to fail try to seal it in his body, and he failed, and so he actually died, but his soul reincarnated, but the Dark One is still residing in his body, and it looks all, you know, weird now. If I'm right, don't tell me. Do the visions mean something, or does that mean that something's trying to talk to him?
Was there anyone in your dream? Did anyone speak to you?
There was a man, eyes like embers. He didn't say anything.
If this happens again, you tell me straight away.
Is it a Dark One?
Dreams have power.
Why should we trust you? There's a place for Egwene, maybe. But what does a man do at the White Tower? Other than become an errand boy for the Aes Sedai?
Go where you will, then.
See, how come I don't believe you'd actually let me do that?
But see, the thing is, I don't think Moraine would have taken them all unless she felt like they all had connections to the One Power in some way. And they're male. Doesn't that mean that they would become dangerous later on? Or does she not care right now because she's looking for the one that takes priority? I don't know.
We've got each other. That's it.
Exactly.
You're right. You're right about Moraine. She's not doing any of this for our benefit. She's got a reason she's keeping us all alive, and as soon as that reason's gone, we're as good as dead.
Wait a minute. So does that mean they do kill them? But what about Lon? He's traveling with Moraine, and he's a male. Or is it just because maybe his connection with the One Power isn't, you know, strong?
Till then, the lady does shoot fireballs, so let's try it and stay on a good side.
See? He's reasonable. Exactly. Oh god, he left his sisters behind too with his awful parents, but it's not his fault. Oh, his outfit reminds me of something from Dragon Age. Of course, Dragon Age probably got it from them.
Yes, sir. I have a sister in the city who we hope will let us stay.
Oh, I do not like this guy.
All those who seek passage through our land must be properly questioned.
Sorry, sir. It's a wound. Pain, it... not healing well. It was a monster, sir. 8 feet tall with a with a mouth like a boar. A group of them overtook the village we were in.
She's really good at this lying but not lying thing.
Can I see your wound, ma'am? Trollocs this for ourselves.
There were many people hurt there. Perhaps you can help them.
Question, will they
The
help
children
them?
try to steer clear of the Aes Sedai where we can. When you get to Whitebridge, find one. Only one of those women can heal this wound.
Light be with you.
Okay, so they're not all sadistic like the questioner. Noted.
I will not forget your faces should we meet again.
It's a good thing that she was hurt then.
Sir, I will take a contingent of questioners south.
The woman said the Trollocs went west.
You are meant for battle. We questioners have a higher purpose.
Man, I don't like that questioner. But it doesn't seem like the wet hair guy likes him that much either. So, but I'm glad they're able to let them pass. That was tense. I don't know if he truly believes her though.
That white cloak, you lied to him. You can heal that wound.
We can only heal others. Not ourselves. It's why we usually travel together.
And your
Ah,
sister. In Whitebridge?
All Aes Sedai are my sisters.
sisters, I was gonna say.
We will always tell the truth. It just may not be the truth you think you hear. So listen carefully.
Words are important.
Cry for Manatharin, long ago, long ago.
It's good to remember Manetheren.
It's just a song.
During the Trolloc Wars, the army of Manetheren was small but strong. So he sent the entirety of his forces to destroy it. Their king, Aemon, like in the song, had sent messages to the neighbors they'd fought for in the past, and they were promised aid if they could hold for 3 days. And somehow they did. But on the third night, no help had come.
Aw.
So they fought on alone. And on the 10th day, they knew. They knew no help was coming. But on the 13th day, the army of Manetheren was gone.
Ah.
A hurricane of fire washed across the land. But Eldrine had drawn more of the One Power than any woman could ever hope to wield, and it burnt her right through from the inside out.
She could never use again.
But the children and their minders hidden in the mountains had been saved, and they held the land that was theirs. That is why the song says weep. Weep, weep for Manetheren, weep for what is lost forever. The old blood runs deep in you. Remember that.
What a great story. What a great
And
storyteller.
neither to come.
Man, Last Stand stories always get me emotional. This was no exception.
It is too dangerous in the Shadowed City. We cannot go there.
That
What's
white
there?
cloak. I think he's the one who killed the others.
Did you not see my sister's rings?
He did.
7 now. He's not the only one who met a face he'll remember today.
Oh, I would love to see that revenge.
You want me to just go back to the way everything was?
No,
Because we can't. You made your decision.
And I just want you to look at me. And not hate me.
Remember the other guy's words. You're all in this together. You're all you have right now.
I could never hate you.
He's hurt. Question is, will that become a liability? Oh, I hope not. But I mean, a liability both to the group and himself. Jeez. Ooh. Is it the poison? What is it? I can tell. What? Oh, they smell blood. Oh. Damn, they surrounded you fast. What are you doing? Wait a minute. Does this mean that he can tap into the One Power to be able to talk to or calm down animals? And it looked like he's been familiar with how to do this before. And that proves that people in the group can tap into the power, right? So, Oh, God.
You have to move. Up. Right. Where? East to the fallen city of Stargos.
Wait, I thought Moraine said not to go there. Are they going to be trading one evil for another?
What's happening?
I don't know, she just stopped.
They sense something. Animals that sense something do not want to go that way. What do they sense?
Why are they all just standing there?
Because they sense something too. What lives here? Or what dwells here?
We'll stay here.
I want to know why nothing wanted to come in here.
It was the people of this city who promised Manetheren aid. And we were
Oh.
the ones who let them die. When the Trolloc Wars ended, survivors came here to find food, shelter. When
Didn't
they
let 'em in.
knocked, no one answered. When they finally broke through the wall, there was no one inside.
Yep, this place is cursed and you should probably leave now.
Ever since, the city's been abandoned. Not even Trollocs will step foot behind these walls.
Okay, I want to know the true story to this. What actually happened to those people?
Why in Light's name did you bring us here?
Because nothing else
Touch nothing.
wanted to come here
Don't
after
make the
you.
food you brought.
It's pretty sad when this is like the safest place for you. He told you to touch nothing. Don't go wandering around. It's good to see this. Learn to be friends again.
Layla made it.
Don't bring her up right now.
She always said she didn't make weapons, she made tools.
He hasn't told anyone either, has he?
My life. All the life of someone that I loved.
This is... You're just like compounding, dude. You don't even know. I know you mean well.
She thought that'd probably be you.
He needs to talk about what happened.
My parents will be over at yours, checking on them. Ryan's and Egwene's too.
I hope. I needed to have eaten more because I'm getting all emotional over stupid stuff. Maybe they didn't disappear and they became wraiths or something. Is that a treasure box? Did it call to him? Evil things call to people. So Matsuno is showing he has a bigger affinity with the one power. But the question is, did the shadows lead him here and the voices talk to him specifically because he may have like a greedy streak in him, shown by the dice game and stealing of the girl's bracelet in the first episode? What is it? I have bad feelings about this. Okay, that's a cursed dagger if I ever saw one. What's happening?
What is
What the heck? What the heck just happened? Oh my god, that poor horse. It didn't start until he opened... He took the sheath off the dagger. It didn't start until he took the sheath off the dagger. Is it a cursed object that someone sent there or created there to take out everybody that was here because of their cowardice?
Go! I'll find you.
Which way? I don't know. Here, come on.
Oh, it's coming. So did the knife turn everybody into, the cursed knife turn everybody into shadow wraiths?
Hoist me up.
Why don't you hoist me up?
Come on. Ow. Hurry.
No. Come on, man, hurry up. What can stop it? Is it something to do with the dagger?
Come on. Now.
Or is it the sun? Like daylight? How close to dawn are they? Or does that matter? Did fire stop it? Oh god. You don't want to go down. But it looks like they're gonna have to.
You ready?
His leg's already hurt too. Oh, he might end up breaking it. Oh, they both might end up breaking something. Oh, okay, good. There's water there.
Let's go. Oh, we can't leave without them. Pretty sure we can. Run!
Oh, now they're separated. Tell me she doesn't die, please.
If you don't take me to them right now, I'll slit your throat.
She's alive? What? Oh my god! Okay, so biggest question. How is this lady still alive and how did she get there by herself in one piece when there's freaking Trollocs outside waiting for him? I don't understand. Or is it really her? Is another question. And what happened to the people of Arid Hill? Now, my gut tells me that this was premeditated revenge. Somebody sent that dagger to them to curse them because of what they did. They didn't send any help. However, what if that dagger got sent to them before the call for aid even went out? Because maybe the Dark One thought, hey, that's where they would get aid, so let's do away with them first. And that's why they never sent anybody. I'm not sure, but what I do know is lots of people are showing that they have a bigger affinity to the One Power. The only person we're missing now is Rand. I'm guessing we'll see that pretty soon. Oh, and someone from the comments wanted me to mention who I thought would be shady, and let me tell you. I think the merchant from episode 1 is shady. I think Nenaive is shady because she just showed up out of nowhere. How? I think unintentionally 2 more people might be shady too, and I think that's going to be Perrin if he is wounded and it's poisoned and it makes him susceptible to the Dark Lord. That's a problem. And also Matt, if he does have greedy streak in him, that's obviously not good either. But if he still has that dagger, I don't remember if he dropped it or not. That's a bad thing. Anyway, another great episode. Can't wait to see more. How about you?